Hey guys, it is me back with another video, and I just want to say, I put such a bad, usually the sunlight comes in, but it's such a dreary day outside that no light is coming in. Also, my hair looks like it was put in a meat grinder. Anyway, today I'm going to be answering questions that I've been avoiding. They're definitely questions that no one has asked me before. So this is juicy questions. At least some of the questions are juicy. So the first one is, what's the last message you sent? As of now, the last message that I sent was to one of my friends. He lives in New York, and I was talking to him about how boring quarantine was. What was the funniest movie you have ever seen? Okay, so recently me and my sister watched this movie called, I think it was called Adventure Peak. It was about some guy who made this really cheap theme park. And I was laughing unstoppably. I could not control, it was so funny. Would you say you like your name? That's a good question. A lot of people say I don't look like an Abigail. And when I was little, for some reason I just didn't really like my name that much, but I think I've just grown into it now. I like my name. Do you consider yourself a jealous person? What does it mean to be a jealous person? Of course, just like any other person, I occasionally get jealous. And it could be all sorts of things. Somebody's fashion sense, their makeup style, their beauty, fame, status. I don't know. I sometimes get jealous, but I would never put somebody else down because I was jealous of them. If you could erase one thing from existence, what would it be? Definitely COVID-19. It has wrecked my life. My year was going so well, and then COVID-19 hit, and that was it. But, okay, the question says one thing, but I need to choose another. That's racism. I didn't realize that racism was still this bad, and it is, and it really wrenches my heart to see people treated horribly because of the color of their skin, especially by the police. Definitely I would delete racism from my life too. What's the last thing that you laughed about? The other day, I was watching somebody reacting to a movie, and I love watching people react to movies because their commentary is hilarious. If you must know, the person I was reacting to was watching Dora the movie. What makes you feel good? Hanging out with my friends and making other people feel good. What was the last present that you gave? I love giving presents to people, so I've given a lot of presents and I really don't remember. What piece of entertainment do you wish you could erase from your mind so that you could experience it for the first time? The Jersey Shore, because it is iconic, and my reaction to it for the first time when I watched it was priceless, and I would definitely love to have that reaction again. This one's a really weird question. Do you prefer forehead kisses or kiss on the lips? I'm just gonna make a confession here. I have not had my first kiss yet because I know I'm 17, but I want to wait until I find somebody special. Because first kisses are supposed to be special, so I want to wait until I come to terms with my sexuality, who I am, and then I can have my first kiss. So, to answer the question, I don't know. That's such a weird question. Okay. What big lesson could people learn from your life? From my life? I don't know. I never think that people would watch my videos and suddenly learn something. But if anything, I would say just be yourself, and you should never change who you are just to impress somebody, because if they don't like you, they don't like you, and it's not worth being friends with them. Surround yourself with people who like you for who you are and who are just good people. I am going to say that minus COVID-19, my life has turned around. I was really sort of unhappy at my old school, and I felt like I didn't really have any friends. So I decided to take a plunge and go to a public school for the first time. And I made all these friends, and they just appreciate me. Like, we all appreciate each other for who we are. It is extremely, extremely nice. So if you want to take anything from my life or whatever, just look at how my life has turned around. I used to be sort of depressed, and now I'm just like, I'm happy with what the year has been, again, except for COVID. Ooh, spill the tea, sis. Can you address the Northwood confession thing? Okay. So my school has some gossip Instagram accounts run by some anonymous person, and we don't know who the person is. But do you know the app called Telenom? It's where you can drop questions, anything, and it will say anonymous. So they have a Telenom account, and they have people put gossip and confessions on it, and then they post it to their Instagram page. So in March, like literally like the first week after no school had started, I think people were just getting like bored. They wanted to like pick on a bunch of people or whatever. So then for some reason, this one person decided to drop many hateful things about me. I don't know why. And again, I'm not sure if it's one person or more, but there were a lot of hateful messages about me saying that I was socially awkward, which I am, so drop it, that's true. But like, they were just hateful things, and it was like really upsetting. If you follow my Instagram, you might have seen the big post that I did. I said it really hurts when I feel rejected for who I actually am. And it was so sweet. I got this outpour of love and support from at least like 20 different people. It was amazing, and I realized how many people actually cared about me, and then I realized, you know what, those hateful messages, they don't mean a thing because I have people who will stand by me. And I went and unfollowed the gossip site because I realized by reading other people's gossip, like about other people, I was part of the harm. But to be fair, before I actually unfollowed it, I did get blocked from it. So like, to be fair, it wasn't me who was unfollowing it, but I did come to terms, and I did realize it's not worth trying to follow them again, because who needs that in their life anyway? Are you retarded? You know, I wonder if that's the same person who wrote those hateful things about me on the confessions page, because I'm gonna get this straight. For those who don't know, I have Asperger's, and I was diagnosed early this year. It's not something that defines my life, but it does explain why sometimes I can't read a room. Sometimes it could be noticeable. I think that the more you hang out with me, or the more you know me, you'd see that I'm just a bit socially awkward, really. Again, having Asperger's, though, does not make you retarded. Retarded is a really bad word, so I'd say, no, I'm not retarded. I just have Asperger's, and that's okay. Do you like the music that Selena Gomez makes? It's okay, like, it's very cliche, and I don't think that they have the best messages, but they do have good beats, and, okay, I'm confessing that when I listen to music, I do look for good beats because I like to enjoy it. I don't really listen to the words, so. The best advice you ever heard. Take risks, because, you know, if you take a risk and you don't like it, then you don't have to do it again, but don't put your life in danger. But like, taking a risk could be anything. I took a risk by going to a new school, and if I didn't like it, then I could have switched. But I went out there and went to the new school, and you know what? I did like it. And so, you know, I think that if you don't take risks, you're gonna regret it, because you're just always gonna wonder what would happen if you had taken the risk, and it could turn your life around. Would you break the law to save somebody you love? I can't think of a situation when I would have to break the law to save someone I love. If somebody who I cared about got in jail for like murdering, I mean, I wouldn't break them out because they murdered somebody. So I don't know. I do care about people who I love, but if what happened to them is justified, then I don't think I would. Do you feel like you would have been a better person if you never met someone in your life? Yes, yes, yes. There was this friend who I had. She was very toxic and manipulative. She would threaten to not be friends with me if I didn't do what she liked. And I was stupid. I stayed friends with her for about 5 years. It was very hard, the problems weren't obvious at first. I was like, something is off with her and I don't know. And then I just fell in the trap of like wanting acceptance from her. I'm not going to go into more depth because that's just too personal and it's just not my place to say what I think about her. So moving on. Which outdoor activity would you like to try that you haven't yet? I want to play croquet. Believe it or not, I have never played a game of croquet before. And it just looks so satisfying and fun. And then I got into Heather's, and I'm like, I really want to do croquet now. I think that over the summer, because literally I have nothing to do, I might just get a croquet set for the yard or something. Maybe invite some friends over. Which series on Netflix can you recommend? So, I have Netflix and Hulu, and I always get them mixed up. I'm always forgetting which shows are on which app. But I do know that most of the good shows are on Hulu. Let me give you examples: Big Mouth, Jersey Shore, Love Island, The Goldbergs, Sex Education. When I'm watching shows, I usually go to Hulu. There's this show on Netflix, though, called Alexa and Katie. It was pretty good. You should go see it. Popcorn or Doritos? Is that even a question? Doritos. They're so good and cheesy. I feel like popcorn is good, but only when it has a lot of butter on it. Sometimes popcorn just starts to get tasteless, but Doritos is like perfect. Did you watch Harry Potter? Yes, I did. I think I watched all the movies. If you want to know, my favorite movie is the fourth one. What takes the most of your time? The most of my time? Probably doing my work, because I procrastinate a lot. Do you miss someone? Yes, I miss all of my friends from school. And, okay, how I talked about that toxic friend from before? This is why I wish I had never met her, because even though she just wasn't really a good person to be around, there was some of, like, my memories with her have been, like, really good memories. And there were times when she was just the funnest person to be around. So I do miss having that. But, you have to make sacrifices. That person just really wasn't being a good friend to me in the end. Do you like 80s music? Yes, I do. I love Madonna. She is amazing. Is Whitney Houston from the 80s? Because she's also amazing. And I like Carole King. I like the beachy vibes. 80s music is honestly a mood. I love 80s music so much. This isn't a question, but it was thrown in here. Somebody said I look like Miley Cyrus. I could sort of see, she's a free spirit, and I don't know if I look like her, but I could sort of see her personality in me, because she's very adventurous, and she takes so many risks, and she's not afraid of backlash. And I just feel like some of her personality shines through in me. What level English are you in? That's a weird question. Like, I'm not going to judge or anything, but I wonder what made them ask that question. I'm just in English class. Like, English is my first language. I was born in America. There's no reason for me to be in a non-ordinary level of English. But if they're talking about writing, I'm a very good writer, so I'm in advanced writing. But, like, I'm regular English. Would you rather eat a rat or a dog? Both of them sound disgusting, but I'm only saying rat because I can't imagine ever eating a dog. I love dogs too much. As pets, not as food. Do you like fashion? I love fashion. What I'm wearing now does not reflect that. But I'd love to shop for clothes, and I love trying new outfits, and I have a very distinct style, but I just wear it as my own. Fashion is passion. Travel the world or focus on your career? Okay, what career? I don't have any career. This YouTube channel only has like 500 subscribers. I've been in one movie, but it's not like a full-blown acting career that I have. And people say I'm good at singing, but I don't have a singing career either, so I don't really have a career to focus on. So I guess travel the world, because that sounds pretty fun, and maybe I could do like a travel vlog. So I love to travel. You know, I usually go 2 places every year. One time for summer break and one time for winter break. Obviously, we're not going anywhere this summer, but we probably would have gone to like Italy, or we were thinking about going on an Alaskan cruise. Obviously, though, cruises are out of the question now. Next year, I'm going to end with this question. How does it feel to be 17? I can't believe that I used to think 17 was so big. I used to be like, when I was little, I used to be like, oh my god, yeah, by the time I'm 17, I'm gonna like be totally independent. I'm gonna know how to drive. I should get my permit, because I've been so lazy, I've never gotten my permit. I've taken driver's ed. I feel the same. Being 17, honestly, it feels the same as 16, it feels the same as 15, even 12. Still myself, and I'm not a very mature person to begin with, so let's end on that. Bye guys, thank you for watching, and the next time I'm going to do assumptions about me. So drop your assumptions down below. I'm going to make, you know, some Instagram posts and some posts on Telenym, and you can answer those. Bye, guys.